Threads of Resistance is an exhibition where artists have come together, where they have been teasing out threads from this whole art space research project of Sketch, looking at it over its 25 years, and now have picked up themes and created work around very specific themes that they feel are a part of resistance building.
Just an opportunity for the community to come together, also learn about what was happening at Sketch, learn what was happening with various communities, make art together around so that other people can get exposure to just the impact that we're having. It was really important that Phyllis and I weren't the only authors of here's what we think that happened, but other people need to contribute to that story.
Kind of figuring out, okay, what was at work here? What were some of the key ingredients about building resistance during this time? Where were things a bit frayed? Where were we lacking in structure?
The building the story as a reflect backwards in really creative ways.
I was kind of experiencing the history of Sketch through this residency, and then through the relationships of just moving through that timeline, and then creating the show together.
To have access to multi-generational people, being able to offer each other how much it meant to people, and the environments that it was being created in. It was a pretty trailblazing idea at the time. There was nothing like it in Toronto.
This project, I think, has really kind of forced me to reflect on how far I've come within the community art sector, and my relationship with Sketch, and the opportunities and learning experiences that I've had through them, which have helped shape me as an artist and as a person, especially how I navigate through the world as well, and strengthening the aspect of how important community is to me.
It's always scary in the beginning when we first got together around the table and, Phyllis stumbled around what we were trying to create, because I think it was also being formulated in her mind, but also it couldn't be just formulated in her mind. It needed to be formulated by the community's mind.
It was hard because myself and Rose and some of the other people in the room held different parts of the story of Sketch, or the story of the surroundings of Sketch, and so it was very important to be in conversation all the time about those things.
The process of working together and envisioning what is going to be created is just as important as the final product.
You never know exactly what's going to happen. I was surprised that artists were able to decide so quickly on what it was that mattered to them from those weeks of storytelling that we did together, and they were able to choose a direction that they wanted to go. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised, because that is the nature of creativity and imagination and leadership, really.
Looking at areas where, Sketch as an initiative responded to what was happening politically and vice versa, and we find that there's a huge connection in terms of wanting to be a part of a political resistance movement.
It's important for people to understand that the cultures that are involved in Sketch are vibrant and incredible, and it's meaningful. It's nice to be able to give something back that doesn't come without tension, that doesn't come without making mistakes along the way, and I think it's important to put those out there so that you're able to have discussions with them and take away some of that power and give some of the power back to the people that it ends up being built off the backs of. I think it is a really incredible message that art can be that powerful.
And it's emerged from the people that are present, right? They want to be involved and just, I think it's part of creativity in their lives.
How do you deal with tension? How do you work with conflict? How do you, and not to just pass it over between when you're trying to co-create something together?
Yeah, it's a whole lot of fun.